Alright, the time is here. Mass Mutations has arrived. Wah wah wee wah. Super excited. So today I'm going to crack my very first deck from Mass Mutations and go over it here for this YouTube video. So, the question is now, as I open this, you gotta ask yourself, what house would you be least excited about? Now, I gotta say that thinking about this, I realized that I'm not sure there is a house so far, just looking at the card pool, that you're like, oh, this is awful. But I think that Untame is probably going to be the house I least would like to see. How about for you? What are y'all's thoughts on this? Is Untamed what you would like to see least? Or is there another house? I think it's going to be one of those situations where until we see everything in the wild, oh, what is this? We got the orange Archon. Oh, that looks golden even. Until we see the decks more so in the wild and the composition of the card pool, we are not going to really know what kind of garbage, I guess, ends up being in a certain house most of the time. So right now, I am just kind of stoked to see how things go. But I think I'm the least jazzed about Untamed, but I wouldn't be, let's say, disappointed. So let's see what we got here. Oh, Shadows. Next is, oh, Untamed. And lastly, ooh, Star Alliance. Oh, Bay. Alright, so the name of this one is Sabering the Fugitive of the Town. Oh, I love it. That is a great one. So let's do my usual unveiling. This is going to be a little bit different because I'm going to kind of be going over the cards here in a different way than I normally do. Normally when I go over the cards, I kind of have an idea and I just say them quickly. This one I'm going to spend a little bit more time so we can see them. Plus there's enhancements and whatnot, which we'll come to see as we unveil the decks, because I'm not going to show the deck list as per usual. So let's see what treasures are in here. So we're going to first throw down the Archon card. Oh, this actually feels kind of nice. The cardstock feels a little bit different. Okay, so first up we have House Shadows, Dark Wave. You get an Ember Pip, deal 2 damage to each non-mutant creature. Okay, loving it. Gams is back. Oh, 2 Gams. And Nexus. Oh, the return of Nexus. Some artifact control. Oh, yes. Rad Penny. Like, this card is such great art. Such a cool card. I'm a fan of Rad Penny. Ooh, and a Seeker Needle with a Rad Penny. Whoa, you are. Shoulder Id. Oh, I'm liking this so far. Subtle Auto. Alright. Discard a random card from their hand on a play ability. Tempting Offer. So this has an enhance of a capture. You get an Ember for playing. It says, return an enemy creature to its owner hand. If you do, your opponent gains 1. I guess you gotta go for the proposition of, does your opponent's creature have Ember on it? Or is it a threat? Who knows? Old Bruno. Ooh, with 2 Ember Pips on him? Wow, I'm liking that. Capture 3, gain 2. Yes, please. That's sweet. Next up we have Reckless Rizzo with the capture bonus Ember on it. And it's elusive 1-power creature that has an action, steal 2 until the start of your next turn. It loses elusive. That's pretty sweet. And then we have Finishing Blow. Destroy a damaged creature. If you do steal 1, you get an Ember Pip. And now on to Star Alliance. Crewman York has an enhance of capture, and it says if Crewman York has no Star Alliance neighbors, you get to steal 1 for an action. Alright, a lot of steal so far. Explore Rover, back in action again. Hadron Collision. Remove a ward from a creature and deal 3 damage to it. This damage cannot be prevented by armor. I like that. And we got 2 of those, so that's some nice little direct damage there. And then we got Observe You Max. This creature gains Fight, Reap, capture 1 Ember, and you get an Ember for playing it. Very nice. Red Alert with an Ember Pip. Did Red Alert always have? No, it didn't. So yeah, it's got a bonus Ember. Man, a lot of bonus Ember on this one. Then we got Securudroid. Oh, Natalie Russo art, always a glorious sight. Taunt, and it can create something taunt if you play it as a upgrade instead. And next we have another Securudroid. Sensor Chief Garcia, always nice. Lay of the Land, look at the top 3. Yeah, that's always a good card. Oh, what? Yes, I love me some Transporter Platform. This is fantastic. We got Transporter Platform, of course. John Cargo, reap and discard the top card of your deck and reveal your hand. Archive each card that shares a house with the discarded card. Very cool. Here we go, on to Untamed. We got Ghost Hawk. Back in action again. Gloria's Attendant. That's where that came. So that's providing the 2 enhancements. Oh, 4 extra bonus Ember. Wow. Lost in the Woods is back. Yes, that's fantastic. Gotta love Lost in the Woods. Niffleape. Gabuk with a bonus Ember. Yeah, not happy to see that. And then Savage Class. Destroy each creature except the most powerful enemy and the least powerful friendly. 2 of those. Do I have Ember? No. And then we have Commune. Lose all of your Ember. Gain 4 as an Omega. Fangtooth Cavern Transporter Platform. That is pretty cool. Lodon. This is back again. That's pretty cool. Untamed creatures in your discard. Gain 2. Shuffle each Untamed from your discard pile into your deck. And lastly, we have Stampede. If you use 3 or more creatures this turn, steal 2. Alright, so what do we got here? So let's look at the bonus Ember, because I feel like there's a lot. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 printed Ember. Very nice. What's the creature count in this one? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So without even taking a deep dive, I can already tell that the creature power in this deck is quite low. Like 5, I think, might be the highest. No, there's the id. I mean, it's got 4s and 3s, so the id has a taunt. Okay. So how many upgrades are in this? Let's take a look next, because we got Transporter Platform, so that's always something to be aware of. We basically got... with Ember, though, is always the key. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, the Transporter Platform side of this deck is not that exciting. But I think you could use a Transporter Platform to actually return some interesting creatures back to your hand that have play abilities. So let's maybe go from that angle instead. So there is Ghost Hawk. I mean, Garcia for sure. There is old Bruno potentially if you need to, but I doubt it. I would say, yep, Subtle Autos hits. Rad Penny definitely hits. And that's about it. So you know what? The Transporter Platform, as exciting as it is not going to be doing a ton of work in this deck, unfortunately. Let's take a look at some of the other things. So what do we got for Ember Control here? We got, very unlikely. So we have Ember Control. Oh, we got the Ghost Hawk has Ember Control. I didn't even notice that. So there's a capture on the Ghost Hawk. Was there another one? No. So we got 1, 2, 3, technically. 4, maybe-ish. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's quite a bit of ember control in this. Now how do we deal with the board here? So we got, so this takes care of it. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. So each non-mutant. How many non-mutants have we got in here? Okay, so that's, so far I've only got 2 mutants, period. Oh, 3 mutants, 4 mutants, only 4 mutants. So yeah, this card is going to be a little bit suspect, maybe. A little sus. So next we got up here, what's exciting in this deck? So I like the Commune, because that's going to be a burst, so that's good, and especially after you forge a key, you maybe just use that to do a little bursty action. I also do like the fact that you can combo off Lost in the Woods with the play abilities in here, which there are some. Where was the card I saw that was cool? It was Finishing Blow and Seeker Needle, I think, are going to be a fun combo. I just like this old Bruno where you get 2 Ember for playing it. That's just so badass. So you know what? I feel Unsealed. I would love to have opened this deck. I think it'd be such a cool thing to play. As far as it goes, I don't know. It seems kind of weird, you know? Like there's some cool stuff in here, but it's also kind of... I'm not sure how well everything's going to play together. Good thing is my least powerful friendly creature, I could have a bunch, so I could destroy my own Rad Penny and keep the other one. This one right here. So, yeah, this deck, I really don't know. Let's just put it that way. I'm not sure how this deck would be. Like I said, I'm still getting used to seeing it, but I don't think this is a top tier deck. That I can say with certainty. I think this would be a ton of fun to play in a sealed format, but unfortunately, this deck is not going to be taking any Vault Tours down. Let's just say that. So that was Saber. Is that right? Sabering the Fugitive of the Town. Pretty cool. Hope you enjoyed this. Please do like and subscribe. I'm going to definitely be doing a lot of unboxings over the next week. My Twitch is going to be starting next week, so I'll be playing some games as well. And you can definitely count on me maybe opening a couple decks on a live stream, so stay tuned for that. And as always, may your Ember never be stolen and your keys forged promptly. Have a good one.